The Scotsman Eric Liddell became known at the 1924 Olympic Games. He was entered for the 100 metres, but when he learned that the heats were run on the Sabbath, his conviction and devotion to God made him pull out. He was then entered into the 400s, and with his unusual style of pulling back his head so far that you could probably not see the track, he won a gold. He described his joy at running with the following statement: "When I run, I feel his pleasure." I was brought up in a beautiful town in Stellenbosch, South Africa, where my parents admired the mountains and the nature. I remember my quiet dad taking us for long walks and deep conversations about creation and the Creator. Music and movement became my joy, and when I joined a dance group, I could easily echo Eric's words that said, "When I dance, I feel his pleasure." This habit had to change, though, when my relationship with Christopher started. His joy was rugby. We needed to find new mutual ground. So running became our lovely, enjoyed activity. We also felt drawn into missions, which made us move often, and we still treasure memories of running in Europe's forests, Canada's national parks, Zambia's forest areas, Mozambique's human places, and of course South Africa. This really became the benefits of running blessed us, because you not only kept well and physically balanced, but you can also relax in that. We agreed, however, that our foundation should be our relationship with the Lord, the study of His Word, and a devotion to a committed prayer life. So when the first of our children arrived, this was a challenge to any set schedule, and we needed to find new routines to sustain it. This required of us to change our routines, to take turns, sometimes to skip, or introduce something like an indoor bicycle. But gradually we found a new routine. The children, of course, observed these habits and values, and we introduced them to them. A one-year Bible was given to each child, and they were encouraged to read it, to study it, to join in devotions. And when they were ready, they got a pair of running shoes. That invited them to join us in jogging. Now, all 6 of them embraced it in different ways. For some of it, it was a joy, and they loved the routine. And those who enjoyed team sport felt left out. There was no sense of achievement or that you could actually compete. But gradually, with maybe motivational charts or just setting goals, they all had the joy of achieving something. And by now, we all run, only the younger ones much faster, further, and harder than their original trainers. But we also appreciate the fact that the grace of having a joint interest and good health are gifts from the Lord that is imparted to us, and how we thank Him for that, how we love Him for the mercy and the incredible inheritance of sharing His kingdom with our children, and the most precious baton that we could ever pass on to them, to walk or to run with our Lord. This is how I pause and breathe, running.